In this tutorial, I am going to show you how to download multiple files when using a Linux system. So we are going to use these links. Now, these links have been, let's just check the page here. Yeah, so these links have all been stored in a single file and it can be found on this GitHub repo. I will leave the link to this page in the description box. All right, so let's continue. So you may encounter a situation where you have lots of download links and then you are supposed to use those links to get your files or data. So this can be challenging, especially if you're a beginner. So I'm going to show you a one-liner command, a single command you can use to get all your files. That's what we are going to do here. So you need to get the file which has the links. So on this page, come to the right side, there's a download button here. So click it and this will download the file. You can also click on raw. And then when you click on raw, you can right click anywhere and then click on save pages. That will also get the file for you. I will just do a copy and paste. So I'll just copy the links and then I will open a test file and then paste it there. So I'll do that here. So I'll say nano download links.txt. You can use any text editor of your choice as well. So this is what we'll do. So I'll open it and then I'll paste the links there. And then I'll edit and save changes. Okay. We can continue. So let's display the links again. I will do that here. Okay. So if you have your links, let's just say you have a single file to download. So that means you have just a single download link, one download link. Then that one, it becomes easier. You can just copy and then use your downloader. I prefer to use wget, but you can use curl. So I can say wget and then I paste the download link there. Then I can execute it. So this will download a file for me. Okay, this is very simple. But let's display the links again. So the challenge comes when you have multiple links. So you may be tempted to just type wget for each of the links. That means you execute wget multiple times. And then for each time you supply it with a different link, but that can be cumbersome. So I am going to show you this approach. We are going to use a Linux utility called Xargs to do this. So let's first check if you have Xargs installed. So type Xargs and then say --help and execute the command. So this will display a text for you. So if you see a text like this, that means Xargs is available for you. So that's it. You can read more about this utility here. There's the link. I think I have it opened here, so I'll just check. So there's a page. I'll leave the link to this page in the description box. So Xargs is used to build and execute command lines from standard inputs. So that's it. So this link will lead to an online documentation. There's also a PDF version you can use. I'll leave all these links in the description box. All right, so let's get back to the terminal. So let's proceed. So let's display the links again and then continue. All right, so we will proceed now. So we are going to use Xargs. So we will still need to first use the cat command to display the links, but this time instead of displaying, we will add our pipe symbol. You know, I've been using this a lot. So after adding the pipe symbol, then we say Xargs, and then we say -i, and we say wget. We bring our quotes, curly brackets, open and close, and quotes. So -i tells Xargs that we are going to supply it with information from standard inputs. And then we add the command that we are going to use. So that's wget. And then this serves as a placeholder for the links that we are going to supply Xargs with. So let's execute this command. Okay, so once we do that, Xargs will take all the files and then get them. So the files here, I'm referring to the links. So Xargs will take all the links and then use the links to get the files for us. So we now have all the files downloaded. So let's check them out. Let's do an ls and we are going to find our files here. So we have them done. So it's very simple. So just a one-liner command and then you are done. Okay, now let's continue. So with what we did, let's just review the code or the command. With what we did, Xargs will download the files for us in series. So that means that it will take the links one after the other. It takes first download link and then it uses to get the file and then it goes to the next link. So it's in series. So from 1 go to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it's possible to do multiple downloads at a time. That means we can perform parallel downloads. So we are going to modify the command here so that we can let Xargs do multiple downloads at a time. So this can make the job faster. Okay, obviously, if there's a task and then one person does this, and you let 4 people do the same task, then 4 people doing it will make it faster. So we are going to do something similar like that. So we will increase the number of downloads that can be done at a time. So to do that, we have to use the -p option. So let's say Xargs -help. So we are going to add this flag here, this to it, this one here, -p. Okay, so let's proceed. Let's display the links again. Perfect. So we will say cat download links.txt. We bring our pipe, the Xargs -p, and then 4. So 4 here means that Xargs should do 4 downloads at a time. Okay, or let's say the maximum processor. So this time is 4. All right, and then we add our -i, and we say wget. We bring our quotes, and we add this. You can also increase it, by the way. It's up to you. You can increase and then compare the time it takes to get all the files downloaded. That's up to you. It would be good to do that and give me the feedback. Okay, so let's execute this command. Perfect. So the files have been downloaded. So increasing the number of downloads will obviously make the job faster. That is what we are experiencing here. So let's take a look at the file. We can do an ls and we're going to find the files there. Okay, now let me bring your attention to this. You realize some of the files have .1, .2. This is because we did not remove the existing files. So with wget, if the incoming file, the file to be downloaded, has the same name as an existing file, then the incoming file will be numbered. So that's why I have this here. Remember, we first use this link to get this file here, and then we use the Xargs command, so that gave us 1. Then we did another Xargs command, so that gives us 2. So that's why we have this one there. So you can remove the files first before issuing Xargs, but I thought I'll bring this to your attention. So that's about it. So that's how we download multiple files in Linux. There are other approaches as well. You can also write a loop to do that. Of course, the loops also have has their strengths and weaknesses. You will do that later on, by the way. Sometimes you want to do further processing, so loops come in handy. But for a command like this, then we just do it and then go. Okay, so with this files here, these are read count files, and of course some tutorials on how to generate read count files. So these are files generated from RNA-seq data. So if you are interested in learning how to analyze RNA-seq data, I have some tutorials that you can watch to do that. So in the description box, you'll find the links to those videos. So that's it. So I'll make more tutorials on Linux for beginners, or let me just put it, Linux for bioinformatics. So just come back to this channel and then watch some more stuff. So I'll see you in the next session.